This week on DRULcast, we try to mix things up just a little bit because we've been talking about the same 4 or 5 games for the last couple of weeks. So this week we talk VR experiences versus VR games, Titanfall Assault, games with gold, and we also discuss Layton's Mystery Journey, now available on iOS and Android devices.
Hello everyone, welcome to DRULcast199. I'm Jack. That's Oz, who hasn't spoken yet.
I haven't said anything. I kept quiet. I learned my lesson from last week.
I was actually waiting to be interrupted, but
no, you know what? The funny thing, all right. So, little quick behind the scenes. There's typically a countdown right before we hit record.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say something because there was like an awkward 2-second silence. I'm like, maybe I should say something, but no. Nothing
what happened is you just clicked yours a little bit before I clicked mine. That was it.
Oh, really? That's
yeah.
Fine. Whatever. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't know why I paused for a second clicking it, but I just did.
You thought about it?
No, I don't know. I did. I don't know what happened.
It's because you're retired now.
Everything moves a little bit slower.
You're starting to get forgetful.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Living the good life.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Anyways, what's up, bro?
How much, bro?
Yeah.
Same old.
For you?
Yeah.
Same old?
Same old,
Yeah, pretty much same for me.
Yeah. You been playing games? Fuck no.
I don't know, man. I have a lot of VR games I need to play. I actually bought NBA 2K VR. I think that's the title of it, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's just a little experience. It's not like a full NBA game.
Oh, okay. So
it's like 3-point
really
shooting contest type stuff. Anyways.
Is it an experience or a game?
They labeled it as experience.
Things. So you shouldn't be able to do anything. You should just kind of sit there and
They often use experience for like short things, like little things.
I don't know, man. There needs to be some new wording for that, because an experience you just sit and enjoy the experience. Yeah, you don't do anything. A game you actually do stuff, but I know what you mean, that there are some experiences that let you do things, but there should be a different.
I think it's called experience. Let me look this up. NBA 2K
there should be a mid.
VR. Looking up right now. Yeah, it's called 2K VR Experience. NBA 2K VR Experience.
NBA 2K.
Yeah, just like 2K you would play on, console or PC, anything else. NBA 2K
just for the show
VR
notes.
Experience. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so
how's it?
I haven't played it yet. It was on sale.
Oh.
It was on sale over the weekend for $5, and I was like, I'll try it out.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
How much is it regularly?
15. So even 15 isn't terrible, but it's more
for an experience.
Yeah, I mean, I've been looking at it.
See, that's what I'm trying to get at. It's not a game.
What about Batman VR? Do they call that an experience, or is it just Batman VR? Because that to me is also like an experience. Batman Arkham VR. Yeah.
15. Well,
that's
funny.
$20.
I'll get into the 15 a little later.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so I bought it. I haven't played it yet. I've been meaning to play it. I haven't played it yet. People have been saying, "Oh, Res." We were talking about Res. Remember Res Infinite?
Res.
Yeah, we were talking about that too. I was about to buy it. I think it's on sale for 20, which isn't like 25 usually, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 20 is not a big discount. But people were saying, I was reading reviews, and people were saying that it's really not in 3D. So they're like, it's like playing a.
So what's the point?
Right? Yeah, they said it's not a great port. So I decided not to
just
buy
get
it.
it on Steam and
it's same thing. Like just the PC version of it is not right. I guess PSVR version is 3D. People are saying. I guess people who have both. And for whatever reason, bought it on both platforms. I don't know why you would, but I mean, I don't know why you bought Rocket League on 3D platforms either.
I have it on everything, and I'm probably gonna get it on.
Same thing with like Minecraft, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, holy shit! I even bought the VR version of that, and I mean, it's night and day, like the experience.
Yeah,
so
I think I have Minecraft VR. Yeah, really? I think it was like free one day or something, and I snagged it while it was free. I don't know. No, maybe not. Maybe it's the. I don't know. Yeah, I gotta look it up, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be. Isn't it like a Telltale one too? Is that in VR also?
For
Minecraft. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the story campaign. The campaign.
Let me see. I'm loading my Oculus software right now. I'll kind of look as I talk, because I don't remember, dude. I get so much stuff on here that I forget what I have. Anyways. This guy.
I try to get it underneath while you.
I do have it. Minecraft Windows 10 edition. It's in Oculus. So I'm guessing that's Minecraft VR. I don't know. I never opened it. I'll have to open it at some point.
check
I have
that
so
out.
many things.
Because when you walk around and you look down the ravine, you're gonna shit.
Why?
The first time I experienced that, we talked about it on the show. The first time I experienced that, I don't want to say I'm deathly afraid of heights, but there's definitely a fear there somewhere. And you see those like fail videos of people playing VR and they're like climbing, they look down and then they freak out and kind of like just like take a step back and just completely panic.
No, I never
like
watched
that.
this.
That was you never.
But I understand what you're saying.
So, yeah. That was basically me. Like when that experience happened, I shit myself completely.
That's funny. So remember?
I mean, I was sitting down. I didn't fall.
Right. You were just like, whoa.
Had I been standing,
have you done any roller
down,
coasters in VR?
No, not yet. I know we talked.
Yeah,
about that
you need to do that.
Too, but I can't find like a good experience that's free because I know on the Oculus store.
I don't think there's any
on the
free
Gear
ones.
Oculus store. There's like a few that are paid for.
Well, let's pay $1. Find one that's $1 and just pay the $1 and get done.
Yeah, I might just take a look around for something like that.
Yeah. Remember that game we were talking about last week, Loco Dojo?
Logo Dojo.
Yeah. So
that
the part
took our featured image.
Yeah, the part where you pick the board or whatever, it goes down. So I don't know how to explain it. You walk up to this thing and it's like a big cement thing, and the board's in the middle that has all the levels on it. And I think it's when you pick a level, the board goes down and then comes back up. So it was weird because I wanted to look down it every time and I always forget. And whenever I would walk towards it, I always felt like I was going to run into it, which is really weird because once you play VR for a while, you get pretty used to thinking like, oh, I know. Well, just know, used to thinking like, I know there's nothing in front of me and I can freely walk up to it and do whatever I want. You should get used to that idea. But for whatever reason, with Loco Dojo, I was like afraid to walk up to it, and then I would look down, and it was really far down. It was like, whoa, that's kind of, and I was afraid to kind of like lean over, not because I was scared, but just because like,
mind games.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. Anyway, so when you talk about the other stuff, it reminded me of that. But yeah, I don't know. Other than that, I think all I've played is Gears to get the daily 500 credit bonus, which I actually need to do today, and I'll probably do after we record the show.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I mean, we kind of... is it even... Okay. Is it worth it?
To get the 500 credit? Yeah, why wouldn't it be? Or why would you say it's not?
I'm thinking... I think I'm just done with Gear. Like, I was playing yesterday, and like, you ever play something... Like, you just play it just to play it, right?
Sure.
Like, there's no enjoyment.
Oh.
Zero.
Okay.
Like, for the first time I played this game yesterday, I'm like, I'm bored.
Also, we're playing casual bots.
Playing bots.
Casual bots. Like, literally, you walk up to them and shotgun them in the face, and it's over in 2 seconds.
Unless they chainsaw you.
Yeah. Or somehow their friend shoots at you, and you get down on the way to shoot the first one or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, like, you just walk up and shotgun them. So.
I don't know. Maybe that's probably it. I just... maybe it's just that. It has to be that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you end up playing Titanfall Assault? I know we were talking about that last week also.
No, I opened it that day and I never got around to it. I was just laughing more about that it works on iOS and not on your other operating system.
Well, it works on Android for whatever reason. It just doesn't work on my phone. It's all right. Mm-hmm. So this is gonna get a little technical, right? So apparently there's different error codes on the Google Play Store. Well, I don't know which is which, right? There's like a 504 and a 505, right? And everybody's like, oh, if you have this error, all you got to do is like, clear out your Google login, like basically log out of your phone, log back into Google, and you gotta like resubmit your what's it called, the EULA, where you agree to the EULA or whatever. You gotta just do that and you should be good. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what does that have anything to do with anything? Like, that shouldn't be a thing, right?
Shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's just weird. But for whatever reason, people are reporting that it works. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me do that. I do that. Doesn't work. Other people are saying, go into like the settings of the app. So like deep, behind the scenes shit. Clear the cache for the Google Store and clear like just a whole bunch of shit, and I'm like, all right, I'll try that, and then on top of that, I'll log out and log back in, brand new, right? Brand new. I'll mix them both together just to see if it works. Did that, nothing. I'm like, okay, now let me like look into this. To be clear, this has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Titanfall Assault. This is 100% with just how Google handles their apps, I guess.
You should take a lesson from Apple.
Because
just saying.
I don't get it, dude. I really don't get it. Actually, what I should try is to download the game out of the Amazon like store and see if there's a difference. I don't even know if it's available there, but just to see if there's a difference, because I can't download it. So I'm looking this error up everywhere, and they're saying that there's a app that has the same package like name already installed on my phone, and because of that I just can't install it. It's like, hey, you already have this.
Right, I understand.
Why are you trying to do it again? So
but then the question becomes, how did they even end up with the same package name?
Like who has this same package? Like how? So now I'm curious as fuck, so much so that I'm like, all right, let me put my phone in developer mode, let me go into it, like USB debug mode, plug my phone in my computer. It was a whole
people
thing.
still
and now
plug phones
has
in computers.
Yeah,
I didn't know that had still happened. Sorry.
USB debug.
I didn't know that still happened.
So open up, command prompt. I get into my phone and I'm like, all right, give me every app that's on my phone, like every single one. Just throw them on here. Look through all of them, like literally one by one, looking through all of them. Like, okay, I see no duplicates. I don't understand what is going on. I don't get why I can't enjoy this game. And then I just said, fuck it, I'm done. Like I did everything on my part,
Yeah.
It's clearly not, like, I don't know, like, it's not me. So I was like, fuck it, I give up. I don't know what it is. I'm just not going to play this game. And at the end of the day, the game plays a lot like fucking Clash Royale anyways. So
you like Clash Royale, though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm good. I like it. I haven't played it in a while.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's going to be that addiction once more. So I moved on from that. But yeah, dude, like, kind of shitty. Like, everybody said that the only solution at this point is to factory restore. I'm like, I'm not going to factory restore my phone for one fucking game.
Exactly.
Like, I'm sorry. Yeah. And then what if it doesn't work? Then I'm the one that ends up fucked? No, I'm good. Thanks.
I mean, you wouldn't lose anything, though. You just, besides time to put everything back on your phone.
Yeah. I feel like I already lost plenty of time doing the debug and learning how to do all that shit, and then trying to reinstall the app and trying to, dude, it got so bad. I ended up getting like an old version of this game and installing that.
What do you mean an old
running
version?
It. So they had a game called Assault a while ago already. So this is what I thought. They already had this app out, right? But it was like it was part of Titanfall 1, if I'm not mistaken. It was like a companion.
Okay, I had that.
Yeah, and it was the same thing. It was called Assault.
Oh, really? Well, mine just said Titanfall, I think. Maybe the package name said Assault or something. I don't know. I never looked.
Yeah, and I remember having it too. So I'm like, you know what? It has to be that, because that's what I came up with, like, during all of the research.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe it's that. So I'm like, let me download it. Like, let me find this app again, download it. Like, somebody has to have it somewhere on there, like, backed up. So I'm like, all right, perfect. I found it. Let me download it, install it, and then when you run it, it says, hey, there's an update for this app, and the update is the new Assault, the one that's out now. I'm like, oh, cool. Like, maybe I figured it out. Maybe this is it right here. Run the update, and then it says couldn't go through. There's, basically the same error code. So there's that, man.
I don't know, man, but just so you know, Apple's coming out with a new iPhone in September sometime. And if you want, you can hop on board, and you will never have to worry about things like that ever again, just so you know.
Nah, man. The Note is being announced in a couple of weeks. So
right, but then you still have problems like you have,
No, I mean, by then I'll get a new phone. I don't have to worry about the factory.
But if you restore it, a backup,
you
may have the same problem,
Nah, we'll be fine.
Wow. But I mean, that you may run into some problem like that in the future with a different app. Just.
You know what? For whatever reason, I do remember having this issue in the past, but I don't remember the app. Like, it was not important enough. Whereas, I mean, this really isn't important either, but
you were more into it
at least
than
wanted
whatever
to enjoy
the other thing was.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, so just get an iPhone, your problems are all solved. So that's the lesson of the day, kids. Just get iOS and be happy.
go with
Yeah,
iOS.
I don't know. I haven't played it yet though. I opened it at that time and I literally just took a screenshot to show off to you that I have it and it works.
That it actually
Yeah,
worked.
that was about it.
An asshole.
I haven't played it though. I mean, actually thought about playing it, so maybe I should. Maybe I don't want to open it now because then maybe do like a training and everything. It's gonna be a whole thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Anyways, games of gold for Xbox. The month's about half over, so if anyone didn't grab, let's like Bayonetta or Rainbow, which I haven't played either of. Hey, did you ever play Bayonetta?
I haven't played that. No.
I think I played the demo.
original.
Yeah, the original. I think I played the demo back in the day, but I never
played
played the full
two.
thing.
I forget over whose house. I had to have been Juan.
Probably
or,
something like
or
that, yeah.
somebody. Yeah. Well, I didn't play it. I saw people
Right,
playing it,
right.
and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Right.
But
yeah.
never experienced the wonderfulness of Bayonetta.
Yeah.
It looks great. I mean,
We'll
if you-
see.
If you manage to get it, enjoy
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And if you still want to get some games, Slime Rancher is available till August 31st, and Trials Fusion.
Haven't got
Trials
it yet?
Fusion becomes. Yeah, I think I got Slime Rancher. I haven't opened it, but I
I haven't opened
right.
it.
I always download them. I never open them.
When is Trials
Trials Fusion is the it's August 16th till November 15th. So
tomorrow.
a couple days from now. Today's the 14th actually. If you really want to know.
Oh yeah. Well, by the time this goes live.
Right.
yeah. So the 16th is Trials Fusion. I can't.
And
wait
also
for it
Red
'cause
Faction
I need
Armageddon
the
is
achievements.
the last half of the month for the 360 game.
360.
Yeah.
Right on.
So
Good games. I'm okay with that. I don't know what Slime Rancher is,
I don't know.
but I'm okay with
Yeah,
with
I
this.
don't know anything about it.
Trials Fusion is great.
I clicked on it and I got a 404 page. It's a good job, Microsoft. They should probably fix that.
Oh, you got a 4.
Yeah, so like I'm on Xbox.com Games with Gold page, and this is now available: Slime Rancher, Bayonetta, Rainbow. And if I click on Slime Rancher, it literally
What's a Runbow?
Rainbow is
I've never even heard of that either.
Running Rainbow. I don't know. Well, if I click on that, it doesn't work either.
What?
None of these,
Oh,
none of
God.
these links work.
Everything is just broken.
None of these links work. Watch, go to the page right now. Are you there?
I'm not.
Go
I'm
real
on
quick.
Steam because it actually works.
Go real quick to.
For Runbow. Oh, Runbow looks like speed
Yeah, I was gonna say
runners,
from the cover.
but multiplayer with friends and you're just fighting each other.
So what's that other? What's the
Nine-Player
other game?
Madness.
That
9-player madness, tons of competitive.
What was the other one that Tiny Build had? It was like a hotel something, or like you guys were all fighting in a hotel. Remember that? It was like Pixel, and it was same time during speedrunners and all that stuff when we played at PAX East.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think that was Tiny Build.
Yeah, it was.
I think I know.
Yeah,
what
it
you're
was
talking
Tiny Build.
about. Was
Yeah, it was same booth. I remember. Tiny Build.
I'm thinking of Move or Die,
I'm-
which is not Tiny Build.
I'm looking this up. I'm gonna find it.
Single player adventure. Local and online. Rumble's a crazy color-based platformer you've been waiting for. Okay, that looks like fun, man. We should definitely get on that.
Yeah, I would totally know what it looks like, but I can't because the links on what's it called are broken.
I just went straight on Steam. Hey, you
is
know
this
what,
it?
man? It's a $15 game, and they're just hooking it up. Like, I'm with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
I'm trying to find the name of this other. Maybe it never got released.
I don't know what game.
We definitely played it. It was like it was kind of like. How come I can't think of it?
And
Oh, this is it right here. Check and knockout. This is it.
Check and knock. Why do you remember this? And
I
I
don't know. Maybe I'm not as old as you think.
know.
Check and knockout. This was it.
Check and knock.
Yeah, look it up. I don't know. I can't see Rainbow.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, I
play
know we
this.
did. I was there.
Shut up.
I know we did.
Yeah, you just slam shit down.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Yeah. I remember this. Whatever did happen.
I don't know. Let me actually
Kinda
check
just
in.
died out.
Is it on Steam or anything?
It's just 2015. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, what was a while ago? Indie Mega Booth. Did it ever get released? PC Game Review.
Their site, I just want to say, is offline. Buy this domain for $499.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not good.
I wonder if it ever came out. I don't know. Anyways.
That's unfortunate, man. RIP to Lionade Games.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
I don't think they're in
Let me see.
existence
Developer.
anymore. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just didn't renew their
Facebook.
shit.
They haven't posted anything on Facebook since December 2015. So
Yeah, in 2016 January they retweeted.
you can
something
try to call them.
so-
Their phone number's on their public Facebook page.
They're Dutch. That's a very expensive phone
Uh-huh.
call.
Is it? Isn't all like things free
I don't
nowadays?
know how much it would be. It'd be like $2.
Really?
Yeah, probably. More than likely. Anyways, yeah. So I don't know how you remember that game because clearly the world doesn't remember that game. Sorry.
It's still on the internet, so. Yeah. But yeah.
So, have you ever played a Professor Layton game?
No, I don't even know what that is.
So it's like very Sherlock Holmes-ish, like London-based, like humor and writing, and like the whole thing kind of takes place down there also. Really big 3DS like following. Like a lot of people love these games. And they just released a new one, which I didn't even know came out, but it's not even so. Damn, I don't even know how to explain this. So, it's like a touchscreen type game. Like you need it. Like it has to be touchscreen based, right?
Okay.
To solve some of the mysteries, like you kind of tap. Like you remember, what are those types of games called? Like, there's like hidden things in the picture, and you just tap it, and stuff happens. Hidden mystery. I don't know what the fuck you want to call it, but essentially it's something similar to that. But on top of that, you also blend it in with like some brain teasers and puzzles and thing. It's like, hey, if this display isn't working, and it reads -1 on one end and +1 on the other, like what number? Like it's a whole collection of shit. Just Google it. Like it would be a lot easier than explaining it. However, they just released a new game on Android. And on Android, iOS, on mobile, basically, right? They released it for 3DS in Japan, not available yet in the States. It will be available in October of this year, but it's a $15 mobile game.
That's a hefty mobile game.
It is. I thought so also, until I started playing it. It makes sense, right? And then I also thought about it this way, right? If I'm gonna play this game on my 3DS or DS or whatever the hell mobile console, right? I mean, and that's easily $30. Like I remember when Layton first came out, those games are $30 straight up. And I'm like, okay, like 15 for this game. Like it sounds like a lot, but really, like assuming they don't put bullshit into it, like I don't want to deal with ads, right? Like that's the number one thing. And I also don't want to deal with DLC, like all in the mobile platform. Like I think now at that point they would just be milking it,
right?
You know? So I'm like, okay, like this better not be any of that bullshit, because it's expensive. But then you play it, and dude, the difference between a professional developer, like a somebody who knows what they're doing, and somebody who's just doing it for money, is night and day. Like the difference is so huge. When you first start this game up, there's like basically an anime playing in front of you. Like not even anime, like just a cartoon playing in front of you. You know? And you're like, this is awesome. Like old school like PS like FMVs or whatever. Like you're just playing a game and there's like a little like a movie playing. Explains the thing, there's voice acting, there's so many different things, and you're just like you get it. You understand it, you know? You understand why there's a hefty price to it. I fucking love this game, dude. Like, addicted to it. And the puzzles are all really hard, which sucks because they're not hard. They're just, you got to think outside of the box. Like, every single one is like that. Like, there's this one puzzle. Like, dude, the second puzzle in the game, it's this, right? There's a clock, right? And it's reading 3:30. And then it asks you, what number of moves, like, what's the least number of moves you have to make on this clock in order for it to read midnight?
Okay.
I don't know, right? So like how would you come up with an answer for that?
I mean, what are my options? Do they give you options?
There's no options. Like your only option is you type in what number it is.
What do you mean?
Like what number of moves you would have to make in order to get it to hit midnight?
Well, why? I don't understand why it can't be one move. I don't. What's a
Why
move?
one?
I guess. What?
Yeah. So that's all the questions that are going through your head right now. Like I'll put a screenshot of the puzzle as well, just so that anybody wondering, it's really like it's confusing, but it's also not, right? It's like, what would be the quickest or whatever, the fastest way for it to get to that? So my thought is, okay, well, you grab the hour hand and you just move it up to midnight, right? Like,
but you can't grab the hour
one
hand.
move, right? What
like,
do you mean?
The minute move is the hour, so you have to move the minutes.
All right, so you move that, right? So how many times? Like, how many times do you have to move that?
But you can move.
And then you're just overthinking everything. Like, literally, the answer to the puzzle is 0, because if you just leave it alone, it will eventually strike midnight.
Right.
And I'm like, this is stupid. Like, why is this a puzzle?
That is stupid, yeah.
Why is this a puzzle? But at the same time, it's
that is
like...
the answer, though.
That's
did they say the clock's working or not?
I don't know. I gotta
see. That's the other question. Like, if they don't say the clock's working, or have like no indication that the clock is keeping accurate time, then it may not be 0. You may have to move it. So I don't know.
I'll put up the screenshot for it, because I saw the wording. I read it so many times. I'm like, how? Like, why the fuck is this 0? Like, I don't get it. But yeah, still, even besides that, like, there's a main. How can I describe this? So, Professor Layton, he is like the original detective, right? Okay. And he goes missing, and his daughter is the one that actually takes part in, like, she's the main character of this story, of this version of the game, and she's basically setting off to find out where he's at. Like, it's a mystery, you know, like, where
in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Pretty much. So Catriel, that's the daughter, she sets off and tries to find it. So, but on the process of doing that, she opens up her own, like, little detective agency type place, you know, and she's taking in cases and doing things. So it's really fun, definitely worth it. So check it out if you haven't. And I'm having fun. And even though, like, puzzles like that exist, they're just asshole puzzles. There are some other really good ones in there as well. But the thing is, I just haven't seen a mobile game reach that level.
I heard.
Right? Like, everything that you play on your phone is just so shitty, and then here comes this, like, one game. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. Because I was familiar with it in the past, and I haven't played the latest one before this one. I haven't played, but I'm familiar with the play style, you know, like how the game works. So it's pretty cool. Definitely worth it. And the character, the art style is kind of weird. It's not weird, but, like, it just pops. It's cool for a mobile game. You got anything else?
I don't think so.
Let me take down the show notes. Yeah, that's kind of it. That's all I got.
Yeah, everything special.
I feel like I just feel like the past couple of weeks have literally been Rocket League, Gears of War, Fortnite, and random VR, just to change from the norm. Right. So,
I mean, it's been busy though. It's kind of like, you know, summer's still in effect. People are doing a lot of stuff.
Exactly.
You know, I'm retired. So, you know, I haven't really. There's been more. Oh, I mean, actually, I've been playing DJ Hero 2 a little bit. I don't think I ever talked about that. Did I ever bring that up?
You brought it up. I don't think we got into.
I mean, it's just DJ Hero because I haven't played it. It's been sitting there. It's one of the billion games that I have sitting there for 360. That's all.
You got the deluxe edition for that too, right?
I do. Yeah. But I mean, for the original, I did. I'm now playing part 2. Same turntable though. You can use the same turntable. But I'm just saying. I finished part 1 6 years ago, 7, whatever it was, a long time ago. You know.
Yeah.
So.
That's a fun game though.
Yeah, it's all right.
Eric let me borrow it, and then he came back from Germany. He's like, "Hey man, you got my fucking DJ Hero. I want it back. I'm taking it with me." I'm like, "Dude, come on. Let me enjoy it."
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm taking it.
I want to punch it sometimes though. Like, it's just stupid. Sometimes. Yeah, actually, a lot of times I want to punch it. It's really stupid. It's just you do something and it's like you end a scratch a little too early or you go a little too long and it like takes it away. It's like, no, you did that wrong. It's like, dude,
you fucked it.
It's not that. It just doesn't really work like that. And then the stuff they do is silly. Like, it just doesn't make much sense. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just playing it to play it. But all the mixes are like 15 minutes each. So it's like, I start sweating and stuff. It becomes a whole thing, man.
This is playing a full set and shit.
Yeah,
like,
you play full sets, and it's just like, ugh. Because it's like there's 3 songs to every set, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So you end up playing at least 15 minutes, and then you're just sweating all over the place. Becomes a whole thing.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm good.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, man, you know what next week is, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I still can't believe that.
200th episode, for anybody that doesn't understand our covert speak here.
Yeah, man. Still nothing in the works.
Yeah, I got no plans for it either.
0. We'll come up with something.
Yeah, right.
We have a week.
I mean, we have nothing's happening. It's gonna be another episode just like this one. Just be labeled number 200 instead of 199 or 201. That's it.
I don't want to say anything. Let's just leave it.
Maybe you got something. I don't think.
No, I mean, you said it last week. You're like, oh, maybe we should get everybody on here, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe we should.
Yeah, we should.
I just have no idea how that's gonna come about.
It's not for you to figure out. All you have to do is be like, this is what's going on. This is how it's happening.
Look, I can flicker the bat signal all I want.
Right.
Doesn't mean Batman's gonna show up.
Doesn't matter. He doesn't have to show up. You just have to say. You just have to turn it on. That's it.
Just put out some feelers. And
Not feelers. Just be like, this is what's happening. This is when we're doing it. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing next week is also the fucking McGregor fight, and there's a lot of things going on that weekend. So.
Not really.
Just
the McGregor fight.
Yeah, for you. For me, there's a whole fucking thing going on in my neighborhood, and I can't be in my house. And there's a lot of stuff going on.
All right.
So we shall plan, and then we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
I'll put out the feelers, even though you don't want me to.
No, I just said to do that.
All right. Oh yeah, you're right. You did. God damn it. Yo, you know what it is?
No, I don't.
I'll tell you exactly what it is. I literally just came back from like having lunch, and I had the fucking biggest chicken parm ever.
So shouldn't you be like real happy and jolly and?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm just like beyond stuffed good. You know, like I just can't even think good.
All right.
You know, and that's exactly what happened. So I'm just like everything you're saying, I'm processing just at a little. You know what what was it? Your death level or whatever the fuck it was. Like I'm 1 down right now.
I got you.
Anyways, all right. Find us on Twitter at TrueOz, at JSpin, at DownRightUpLeft, and on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, wherever the hell you listen to.
Just Google DRULcast.
Just search and you'll find it. All right. Peace. Oh, place you drill. That's it. That's the one. Goddamn chicken.
Yeah, they got you good.
Got me good.
Bye.
Bye.
F Gunner.